Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is one that I'm so excited to film for you guys because you might notice I look a little bit different today. I'm actually coming on camera with wet hair. So that can only mean one thing. It means that today we are going to be reviewing a hair tool. So the hair tool we're going to be trying out today is this one from Hot Tools. This is the Hot Tools Professional Black Gold Volumizer. And as you can see, it is this massive device that looks kind of like a hairbrush, but actually blow dries and volumizes your hair. So I'm really excited. I picked this one up about a week ago and I paid for express shipping for it, so it arrived within 2 days. So I'm so excited to try this one out. So if you're interested in hearing how this one goes, then just continue watching. Okay, so starting off, this is what the box looks like. As you can see, it is really clean, really sleek. It's actually quite heavy, so the box I can tell is really well made. This is once again the Hot Tools Professional Black Gold Volumizer. And as you can see, it is really clean, really sleek. It is plain black with little gold accents on it. So I'm really excited to show you what the inside looks like. You might be able to recognize this type of shape from another product, which I actually have right across here, which I'll tell you about in a second. It is a very familiar shape, but I was very interested in this particular one from Hot Tools. So this is what the outer box looks like once again. The side looks like this. As you can see, it's got a really pretty print, and then the back of it has a little bit more information about the device. So it says, designed and developed with professionals for professionals. Achieve smooth, effortless styling with ultimate control and precision. Charcoal activated bristles combine Bore-Tech 2 bristles with Refresh Max activated charcoal, which allows the hair to effortlessly glide through the bristles and is perfect for second day hair. It says micro shine, friction free, nano titanium ceramic plate for even heat distribution, high durability, and fast pass styling. Activated ionic technology ensures less damage, straighter results, reduced frizz for smooth shiny hair, revolutionary oval design, easier, faster styling with less stress, reducing the time and effort needed to achieve the perfect curls, volume, and movement. Fast salon blow dry. Unique smooth flow bristles and vent pattern does the job of a brush and dry in just one step. Other professional features include 3 heat and 2 speed settings, ergonomic design for easier handling and styling, a cool tip, a 3-meter salon length cable with tangle-free swivel, and a 1-year guarantee. So that sounds amazing. I'll show you the inside. So when you open up the box, it looks like this. So you can see the Hot Tool is in the bottom, and then in the top it's got a little description. It says Hot Tools Professional Black Gold, when ordinary tools just won't do. From the vault of Hot Tools Professional, the Black Gold Volumizer is the perfect combination of remarkable performance and striking elegance. Using our very best technologies and designed for the most demanding stylists, each tool is crafted by our best experts to be the ultimate in styling tools. So that sounds promising, and then you can see it is so well packaged. I cannot wait to try it out. So this is what it looks like, really, really nice and close. You can see those ball bristles are in there. There's a little vents. It's kind of got like a metal piece in the center, a cool tip on the top. There are kind of longer bristles, and then the ball bristles are a little bit shorter. It's really clean. It's really sleek. That is very, very exciting. So before we get started on the device, I wanted to quickly touch on this product right here. This is the Revlon Pro Collection Salon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. This is basically the device that this one actually looks very similar to. I actually wanted to quickly touch on this product right here because I actually bought this off of Amazon, and this one in particular actually comes with its US cord. So this one is actually designed to be used in the US. There is no Australian market that actually sells this with an Australian cord, so I do believe that's where some of the problems I've had with this device actually come into play. So here is what she looks like. So you can see she actually does look very similar. I actually wanted to film a first impression on this particular device because it is quite popular. I actually picked it up from Amazon. I asked them if the voltage would be okay. They said yes, so I got it sent. I paid so much money for this. It is definitely about 3 times the price that you can buy it in America because I bought it off of Amazon plus shipping plus all that kind of thing. You can see this actually comes with a US plug. So right here, the plug looks like this. It's got a little reset and a test button on here. I actually had to use a US to Australian converter when I put it into the wall, and you might be able to notice if I show you really up close, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but some of the ball bristles actually melted. So the problem that I had with this is everything was working great for the first probably 30 seconds to a minute, and out of nowhere it got really hot. The handle got hot, the cold tip got hot. I accidentally burnt myself on this kind of metal part right here. The longer bristles got really, really hot. So at first I was thinking maybe that was normal, you know, no big deal. So I kind of sectioned off like one little part of my hair and I started working on the hair. And as the hair kind of fell to my skin, it was steaming hot. It was hotter than a straightener. So I knew immediately that was not right. And then out of nowhere, it started to smell kind of like it was burning. Obviously, I turned the device straight off. I left it to the side. I tried it several weeks again later on off camera and it still did the same thing. So I actually won't be doing a half and half, but I thought I would show you guys this device just so you can see how it compares in terms of the component itself just against the one step. So sorry this intro is super long, but I just wanted to be quite thorough because I was so excited to try this one, and when unfortunately it didn't work, I was devastated. So here are what the two brushes look like next to each other. This one here is the Hot Tools and this one here is the Revlon. As you can see, they do look pretty much identical. There's really not much of a difference at all. I'd say they weigh the same, the size is the same, the hairs are the same, like the boar bristles and the plastic bristles look like they're the same length. Not much really looks any different. The cold tip looks the same, the handles look the same, pretty much everything looks the same. The buttons right down the bottom do look a little bit different, so you can see one of them's got like a little picture right here for the cool setting and this one says cool. Obviously the color's a little bit different, but to be honest, apart from that, they look identical. Also on both of them, this kind of flatter side, the one that's a little bit more wider, only has the plastic bristles, and on both of them, on the side of slimmer view, they all have the boar bristles just on the ends. So the one thing I can definitely tell now that I'm looking at them back to back, this one being fresh and this one being used, I don't know if you can see right here where the boar bristles are, they definitely look quite frayed. Like they definitely look like they've melted and kind of gone a bit askew. Like they definitely don't look the same way as this one does. These hairs are quite flat and straight. These ones are kind of frayed is the only word that I can use to describe them. So I can definitely tell when I started to use this one, I've definitely done something wrong. Once again, here's a little back to back as to how the two devices look in comparison. So to start off, because my hair's a little bit drier and I always like to protect my hair, I'm going to start off with the Living Proof Style Lab Heat Protection Blowout Spray. It looks like this. It's for faster, easier, salon worthy blowout. This contains 148 milliliters. So I'm going to go right ahead and shake her up, and I'm going to spray her straight into the hair, and then I'm going to go right ahead and brush my hair out. So next I'm going to take my Hot Tools Volumizer, and as you can see on the bottom there's 4 different actions. So it's currently set to off. I'm next going to go right ahead and move it a little bit further away from my mic, and I'm going to let you listen to the cool setting. So that's what the cool setting sounds like. So far I would say it's not too bad, that's not too loud. I'm going to move it on to level 1. That's not bad at all. It doesn't sound too loud. I'd say off from what I can kind of remember, the Revlon one was already so much louder. So let's try the full max, which is position number 4, which is the heat level number 2. Yeah, that's not bad at all. The Revlon one was so much louder and I could kind of feel that. The heat already, just from the first like couple of seconds, actually feels a little bit more manageable. So let's go right ahead and give it a go. I'm going to set my stopwatch. So I'm going to set it from 0. I'm going to click start because it's going to be a little bit noisy. I'll put you into rewind and we'll put some music over the top of it and we'll come back once I'm done. So starting now.
Got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah.
Okay, so I've just stopped the timer because that took me 1 minute and 18 seconds, but do you see that? This is exactly what I wanted. I touched the coal tip and this isn't feeling too hot. The handle's not feeling too hot. No weird smells or anything. It's not feeling burned. The little bristles are maybe a little bit kind of frayed a little bit, but definitely nothing too bad. And I like that when you kind of pop it in, I can feel it grips the hair. So I can feel, if you see that, it is kind of somewhat, oh, that shine. It's definitely kind of tugging at the hair, and I tried a couple of times where you kind of wrap it and it's really, really nice. Okay, let's go right ahead and continue on to the next side.
For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good.
Okay, so I've stopped you guys again just so we can see in comparison. So I should also probably note I'm using this on the highest level, the highest heat setting. And then on this side, I went over it with a cool setting. So this cool setting is kind of meant to lock in the style, give you a little bit more smoothness. I would say, if I'm being honest, it does feel softer. This side definitely feels a little bit softer. This one, I would say, also perhaps maybe has a little less frizziness, like I can kind of feel it in the hair, but oh, that whole entire lower level on my hair took me 2 minutes and 49 seconds, so really that's very nice. So I think for the rest of it, I'm going to go right ahead and use once again the level 2, and then I'm going to do a cool setting in between each layer, if that makes any sense. So once again, no cool setting, cool setting. So I'll show you what she looks like. I'd say they pretty much do feel pretty similar. This one, especially around the ends, when I kind of pull my hair, the ends feel softer and a little bit more sleek on this side. But I'm going to go right ahead, do the rest of my hair on level 2 with the cool setting, and I'll come back.
What's on the other side of inhibition? No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Memories now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby.
Okay, you guys, we are done. Wow, I can't get over this tool. I don't even have words. If only you guys could feel how soft my hair feels in real life. It is so soft, so smooth. The other thing I wanted to note, because I've always been curious about this, is I haven't removed any of the hairs off the brush. Also, that metal part isn't hot. Well, it's hot, but like I can touch that. So I'm curious to see how much hair. This is definitely not as much as I was expecting. Definitely not as much as I was expecting. I can just tell there was definitely something wrong with my Revlon one-step volumizer, because this the whole entire time didn't smell funky, didn't get too hot. I could pull it all the way close to my face like this, whereas I definitely wouldn't be able to do that to the previous one, the Revlon one, sorry. This one is just really nice. So far, I'd say that's about, 90% of the hairs that I've taken off of this thing. There's not many more. That is not a lot of hair, especially for something that was kind of pulling and tugging at the hair. Like it did have some kind of grip on the hair. That is not a lot of hair loss. There might be some kind of lying around me because I am kind of sitting in the same spot, but that's all the hairs off of my lap and off the device here. So I guess let's go right ahead and just have a look at how my hair is feeling. It is definitely dry, which I appreciate. It's not like, 20% dry and the rest will kind of turn frizzy. I like the fact that it was quite big, so you can see I took some really large chunks, even if I kind of pull the entirety of my hair into it, which I do have relatively thick hair, but do you see how it's kind of softly pulling at the hair and it's not kind of missing big gaps? The whole point of me doing anything with my hair is if I'm going to spend about 16 minutes and 23 seconds approximately doing anything to my hair, I don't want to spend another 25 minutes using another device basically having to fix what I've just done, which is why I personally don't actually use a blow dryer on my hair, because my hair gets really fluffy and frizzy, which is why I was very afraid that this might do the same thing. But honestly, for my first time with this tool, my hair feels nice and it looks really sleek, but still it's got some volume in it, which is very different to the effect that I get with a hair straightener. And you can see towards the ends, I did try to kind of flick them inwards, so I have a little bit more volume here. So I'm going to go right ahead and start showing you some close-ups of my hair. So here's the left side of my head, all the way from the back of my neck to the front of my head. And then here is the ends of my hair. And then here is the back of my hair. So hopefully you can see that okay. So yeah guys, I honestly don't know what to say. I am so impressed. I actually didn't have that high of an expectation because I had such a terrible experience with the Revlon one previously. Now once again, I want to further kind of confirm the fact that I don't think it's the hair tool's fault. I did buy it off of Amazon, off of the Revlon seller itself. It was verified. I got it sent to my house. I didn't have a US plug obviously because I live here in Australia, so I used a converter and kind of hoped for the best. So to be honest, I think the wattage was a little bit off, and that's why I don't think it kind of worked. I think maybe the watts are too strong here, which is why it kind of turned the tool to go into overdrive, and perhaps that's what ended up happening. But I can just tell once again, even though the hairs, the boar hairs are a little bit sprayed, they're not melted like the other ones were. The hairs are still kind of like fluffed versus basically being like almost squiggly because they'd been burnt and melted. So I can just tell I'm going to get some good use out of this. This took less time than straightening does to my hair. For me to straighten my whole entire head, yes, it is more sleek, but it takes me about a half an hour, probably 40 minutes to get it to the straightening that you normally see. For me, it really depends on kind of the finished illusion. If I want something kind of beachy and quick and just less frizzy, I feel like this is definitely going to be a new go-to. If I want something super polished and straight and flat and pin straight, then I will go for a straightener. But I think they give you a totally different illusion, and I'm okay with that because I love me a good hair tool. So honestly, you guys, I can't stop playing with my hair. It is so soft. I need to stop. But honestly, I just want to say how much I love this. It is not sponsored. I purchased this with my own money. It ended up being cheaper than the Revlon one when you kind of take into account the conversion and the fees and all that kind of stuff. It ended up being cheaper. It's not ruined by any means. I don't feel like my power's about to go out because the wattage is off. It doesn't stink in here. All around a win-win. I honestly couldn't feel better about my purchase today. I highly suggest if you live in Australia, you've heard the best things about the Revlon one, but seeing as we can't get an AU port here, I would go right ahead and grab the Hot Tools one. It is just perfection. So that is it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped somebody out there. If you did enjoy this video, then you guys know what to do. Please feel free to leave me a like, comment, and leave any requests that you have down below in the comment bar. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell and drag all the way down to all to become a part of this family and be notified of all my future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. It is 37 degrees Celsius here, and this is the worst day to possibly be doing this, but I literally want to try this out, so I'm going to have to deal with about a litre worth of sweat per minute, so excuse that. Fast salon broj, what? One step. Wow, I can't read. Shake her up. When I soon, and I'm gonna strip right in the eyeball. Oh my god. So soft, so smooth, so pretty.